Now, if ever there was a campaign that has outstayed its welcome, it would be Ainu. Let's see if we can't get this finished off. The multiplayer Prevent the Reformation game was a lovely distraction, but I still want to get this finished so it doesn't end up as another Loango. Not that there's terribly much left to do, but I should still see it through. This is the Ainu campaign, surely you haven't forgotten about it, right? We're playing as the mighty Ainu people. And yeah, we're spreading Shintoism and our glorious culture far and wide. Yellow. Why do I not remember it being yellow? Okay, maybe my mind's playing tricks on me. In any case, we need to finish off the borders that we so desire. And I think we took a break here because I wasn't sure if this is what it was going to be. Well, it is. I just decided as much. Landmisa made a lovely map for me of Japanese territorial expansions, and that's what we're going to follow. Needless to say, our westward expansion ends here. I think I need to sign peace now. Yeah, probably. That'll do. I don't really care about making more money at this point, so we can give them the autonomy that they so desire. And get coring. There's a lot of coring to be done. It's probably why we have focus on administrative. Now, there's a lot about this that I am going to forget, because I have not played this in quite some time. Let's just roll with it. And do a quick recount on how things are doing. Hello Jake, how are you feeling? Oh, much better, thanks. Yeah, I've been pretty ill for the past week. Which is gutting, because I missed some great Paradox couple days out at some place called Tamsvik. Which my sources tell me was pretty amazing. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, what is going on then? I think our only targets left are Korea and Ming. We're currently absorbing Champa. We're paying for all these forts that we probably don't need. Army maintenance through the roof. Yeah, for reinforcements, no doubt. And we are converting, yeah, Buddhists first, because their land is very easy for us to convert, since it's heretical instead of being heathenist. Yep, all is very well for Ainu. Now I've been doing the guarantee trick to lower our truce times with people, I think. Where in the world? Well, it's not like we need prestige. Yeah, I'm losing my train of thought here. Till 79, which is very short, and their truce with me is until 88. So, in 4 years, we'll bring the hammer down on Korea. Could do it on Ming straight away, though. We certainly have quite a chunk of land that we need to take from them, and all of our troops are nicely in position for it. I should really consult with my map. What do I need from Ming? Actually, there's rather a lot of smoothing out that I need to do with Ming, in terms of land that I need to take. Our military advantage over them is, let's see, 19. It is excellent. I see very little reason not to pull the trigger on them right here, right now. Thankfully all these forts that we have should take care of most of the rebels that wish to rise up. Was this not something I was eyeing up yesterday? Seems like something I would have. Now all these places that have absolutely no chance of rebels. Probably shouldn't bother having forts here, there and everywhere, especially since they're costing me valuable money. Then again, money's doing just fine. And all these forts, they give us army tradition. Well, not so much anymore since they're outdated. Gutting. Ah well, we'll keep them anyway, because why not? Right, let's eye up the Ming. He's allied with the Oirat, who is pretty big. But he isn't settled, so his troops will be utter garbage. The Ming themselves... yeah, they'll still pack a fair wallop with 142,000 of them. Our own numbers... well, they're superior. We've got a chunk of them tied up over here in Korea, which is still... I'm sure they want to revolt. Yeah, what the hell. It's not like me to hesitate in a situation like this. Let's just destroy them. Now he's probably going to gun down these places. Partly because they don't have a fort going on there. And my navy is still roasting out here. Let's get him back. This is me mostly having no idea what I'm doing. One other thing I need to do is secure this one island. Which means I should probably grab... that's what I made these guys for, wasn't it? How very smart of me, preparing these things in advance when I knew that I wouldn't remember later on. Sometimes I amaze myself. Get exploring. I need to know about... it's California, is it not? Yeah, I think this still counts as California. That's right. Please do... I could be checking out more waters of it, rather than the coast, but I'm not interested. Please tell me about the coast. As ever, slow to warm up, but that's just me. Let's cleanse that heresy. They rule over Utsang as well? Not a problem. "40 transports, huh? Well, at the very least we can keep a whole bunch of these guys at bay. Hopefully the Ming fleet doesn't come along and ruin the day of these transports. But I think we'll be alright. Those guys will get there in time. Might as well get them there just to keep it all secured. And begin the invasion. You can back them up, and you can back them up. You get your own thing on the go. This will probably be a real mockery of warfare. But that's how I always do it, both early on when I start and when I'm in the late game, when I get very complacent. Our troops are a lot better than theirs, but probably not to the point where I should keep them so under reinforced. This is what complacency buys you. And now I don't have really anybody to take care of those. Typical. He hasn't been funding his forts, but the rebels have infinite money. They'll happily fund it for them. Well. There we go. All sorted. Now he may attempt to land troops over here, which will cause me quite a bit of an issue. Especially knowing that he has 30, transports 33 in fact. So let's just dump a bunch of galleys here. Maybe a couple of heavies too, and the rest of you seek and destroy. Don't really mind if he tries to do that. I do mind if he tries to do this. His superior general and superior numbers. And he's going to back them up pretty well. That's probably a lost battle, but that's okay. We'll give him a few losses until our artillery's on the front line. Which is more or less about to happen. And we'll get you back to safety. Of course, that means there are a heck of a lot of Chinese. That's right, don't play EU4 for ages. Kick-started with a big-ass war with the Ming. That's how you do it. Well, these guys are probably doing no good over there. But you do give access to Utsang. Which means... That's what I'm talking about. Make hay while the sun shines. Oh, actually, losing battles is not really in my favor here. So I should avoid doing that. Yeah, I never did check, but I trust the audio is doing just fine. If not, please let me know. I'll do my utmost. Well, probably. Oh my, they're doing quite the offense on us here. Alright. Hold strong, my people. Did I explore something that I didn't mean to? Probably. That sounds like exactly what I'd do. That next tech is a glorious one. I would hate to delay getting it. He has a lot he can reinforce this with. But that's alright, I just gotta have confidence in myself. But Sang have even worse tech. And we have loads of cannons, whereas they most certainly do not. Of course we could do with some better rolls than that. Sure enough, here he comes. Not sure if he's going to try and reinforce or not. I should probably be in for a penny, in for a pound though. No, we got that. As usual, it's going to be hell on the manpower. I believe I didn't go quantity this time. People often ask what the ideas are. I should check them myself. Exploration, admin, and religious. So, nothing to write home about. They're only in jungle there. I could probably go and ravage them. It's all about that fire after all. Right, there's that fleet. As usual, the AI completely outdoing me when I'm not paying attention on the seas. And if the early game of this is anything to go by, they outdo me even when I am paying attention. Let's go for those forts. And I'm trusting entirely in my cannons in a battle like this. Perhaps not the wisest of moves, because my front line is crumbling. Ah, see, they're fine. Again, where is their navy getting to? Ah, well, that'll be it. It's a tricky situation, probably not worth engaging in. Does mean, however, that their army can march back across if they feel so inclined. But this is also good for me. Means I can corner that navy all I want. Lingguan, Guyan. No, I know our numbers are pitiful. But that's just how it is. Come now, boats, you gotta go faster than that. Ah, silly me, I let them cross. And even worse, if I let them get away, I could suffer very heavy casualties on my boats here, but hopefully my heavies can hold it. They'll be away on the 1st of June. Takes me, what, 3 or 4 days to get there, so I can give it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get there on the 5th, I can give it another couple of days. 6th, 7th, 8th. We'll engage. And I'll try to stall their fleet long enough. Sao Bang is maybe not the place for you. That's a lot of artillery. You should be spent destroying forts like over there. And again, there's still a lot of Mings around. Oh well, live dangerously. Right, as expected, our fleet is getting trashed. Not so expected, they did send a force up to destroy me here. And destroying me they are. Haha. Korea ditched their military access, so I'll need to get it back in order to just retreat. In a sense that's good, it's another distraction for them, but it is another lost battle that I could have done without. Jake, is there an achievement for this? No, there isn't. Ooh, that's kind of nice. But not unexpected. That is excellent, however, destroying the fleet. Well, perhaps not completely destroying, but we certainly took a punch to it. Get ourselves repaired up whilst I try to figure out what in the world I'm doing. Doesn't appear that we're getting pursued by the Ming. Well, not there at least. I'm doing downright terrible at this war. But we'll win. I know it. Everyone knows it. Since battles are my advantage, it would have been wiser to fight defensively. But where's the fun in that? I want to go all out. Wow, that takes a while. Right, so you are also going there. I think going there is perhaps not the best of ideas. Jake, you're scrubbing so far. I like it, yeah. Oh, this happens all the time. I get too big and complacent, but that's okay. Can't worry about the small things like that. Ming has quite the army, though. It's exciting to think about. Might as well put the national idea to use. If we can afford lots of cheap mercs, then why don't we? Now these guys. I'd quite like Canton back if you don't mind. Is that the fleet there? Sure enough, they're coming to hunt me down. I would do the same. Yeah, they're using great generals for it as well. Oh wow, you're actually not going to make that. And that's going to be terrible news for me. You know, it's like I forgot how to play over the past few days. Maybe I did. Alright, let's slow down and start playing smart for a change. I hate the idea of dropping sieges that are going well, so I won't, but I will get you reinforced a bit. Perfect. Well, not quite so perfect. The whole me dying horribly is certainly far from perfect, but they still have poor tech. So I think we will step back a little bit. Ah, your supply is fine there. You get back here. You're going to find that a little tricky when you're about to get wiped by them. At the very least, give yourself a half-decent general. I'll get our other army put together and start a good counter-offensive. And I know you guys got fairly ravaged, but it's still good for you to be up there. Here we go. Nicely enough, you're going to make your way over to Tripura. I wonder if you'll stay there. Well, stay and die there. there are a lot of Mings. Unfortunately, he's holding Highlands right now with a lot of men, and very well led at that. So what can we do to help? Well, I would like this province retaken so I can get the core on the go. Otherwise, if you're not a merc, I want you to scrunch up and make your way over here. Still making tons of money, so honestly, I should be bringing more mercs to the party. Now, let's just do a very horribly atrocious attack then. It was preordained. Might even need more, so we'll get you on the case as well. This kind of attrition is quite horrible for us, especially since we don't have any manpower to reinforce it with anyway. It's also a bit of a shame that we are only getting some fairly poor generals. And improved artillery fire is a ways away. Oh well, saddle up. I wonder what'll become of this battle. Oh, it's pretty terrible that we don't have full cavalry in the back lines, but that's because I didn't sort out my units ahead of time. Now, is he going to reinforce? He is. He's actually got better morale than us. Actually, that I'd like to know why. Is it because he has defensive? Yeah, he's got defensive. So this probably won't be a one battle for us. Oh, most certainly not if he's reinforcing that hard. That's fine though. It's nice to play a losing battle from time to time. Yeah, even if I reinforced with all of these guys, they'd be going down. At least we have all of them in one place now taking attrition, but I don't think that's going to hurt them all that much. That'll be the end of his manpower at the very least. How are you guys doing up here? So-so. And good job. We finally know about, well, some land that we definitely want. And I think it's only fair that Hawaii becomes ours as well.